Hi guys, this is Chris here with Lazy Oaks. We're back with our beginner series, and today we're going to be talking about the overview of how to saddle your horse. So I'm going to start off with the pad here, and I like to not get in the habit of having the pad be this gentle process. I want to make sure the horse gets used to things coming at him all the time, so I'm going to kind of chuck that saddle pad up there. I'm going to make sure it's further forward than I want it to be, so that way I slide it back in the direction of the hair. Then I'll reach over here, I'm going to grab my saddle, take my saddle, I'm going to kind of toss the saddle up and over there too. Now I want my saddle to be centered from front to back within the pad, and then I'm going to tuck the pad up under that gullet to make sure we have clearance on those withers. And you'll notice that right now the latigo is lined up right about with the shoulder. I'm going to push everything back here, once again with the direction of the hair. I'm going to line it right up there, and now my latigo is lined up right behind her shoulder. I'm not going to step under her nose here. I'm going to walk around to make sure I'm safe. I'm going to come over to the other side. I'm going to drop both my cinch and my back cinch. And then I'm going to bring that cinch over, and the way I've tied my latigo, I can just pull it straight through and the loops come undone. So we always tighten our cinch in 4 steps. We always want to make sure we're not getting too tight on the horse. We don't want to do it too quickly. Some horses suck wind and they get all puffed out. So this makes it we don't offend them, we don't make a horse cinchy, and over time they get used to the whole process and they won't suck that wind. Okay? So then I'm going to grab my flank cinch here. I'm just going to put the flank cinch there. I tend to start off with my flank cinch pretty loose until I actually get into where I'm either going to ride or I'm going to do some groundwork. If your horse is not used to a flank cinch, you want to make sure you do that on the ground. Have it loose here, tighten it up when you go in the round pen. That way if they have any issue with it, you can work that out before you get on. All right? Now I'm going to grab this breast collar, swing the breast collar around, and with these 3 items here, the flank cinch, the cinch, and the breast collar, there's a specific order. We always want to do the cinch first and then do the other 2, because if you have either the flank cinch or the breast collar on and the saddle were to fall, it's going to get wrapped up on the horse. It could cause quite a wreck. If you have that cinch on there as the first thing, then it's all secure while you're working on everything else. This is going to clip up under here to our cinch. Okay, that's how we get everything situated, and we're going to do our first tightening right there. I'm going to build my knot here, my T-knot, and then my second tightening is going to be right now. My third tightening is going to be right before I walk out to go work with that horse, and then the 4th tightening is going to be right before I step on that horse. Those 4 tightenings will make it easy for him and make sure that we get it tight enough, and that's how we set up a saddle on a horse.